April 24th, 8:26 p.m. So I'm a little nervous about tomorrow. It's take your sons and daughters to work day, and usually my mom takes me to the retirement home where she works as a nurse, and I spend the day hanging out with old people and eating cookies and watching TV. But this year's the first year that Sophie's old enough to participate. So my mom's going to take her to her job, and my dad's going to take me to his job, which is I can't remember what my dad's job is called. He keeps telling me and I keep forgetting. Hang on, I'll go ask him. 8:31 p.m. Systems Integration Consulting Analyst. He's a Systems Integration Consulting Analyst. I'm not sure what that means, but it's what he is. Maybe by the end of the day tomorrow I'll actually know what that means. April 25th. Here is what was good about today. 1. My dad's office has a cool looking fountain in the lobby. 2. My dad's office also has a machine that makes hot chocolate for free. That is all that was good about today. Here's what was bad about today. 1. I still don't know what my dad's job is. I spent the whole day at his office, and as best as I can tell, Systems Integration Consulting Analyst means you sit in a lot of meetings and talk about boring stuff I don't understand. 2. I had to sit in a lot of meetings about boring stuff I didn't understand. I felt sort of bad for my dad, actually. I kept falling asleep during the meetings because I didn't understand what anyone was talking about. He tried to explain some of the stuff to me at lunch, but then I wound up falling asleep during the explanations. I told him, I'm sorry, it's just that your job's really boring. And he said, yeah, I know. 3. After lunch, my dad decided that he couldn't make me sit through any more meetings. So he said I could hang out in an empty conference room and play with my GamePort XL. Which sounded perfect, but it turns out I wasn't the only kid there for Take Your Sons and Daughters to Work Day. My dad's boss had brought in his 7-year-old son, Trevor, and he was also in the conference room. And as soon as my dad walked away, Trevor leaned over and whispered, Let me play with your game port. And I said, No, I'm playing on it. And he said, Your dad works for my dad. That means you have to do what I say. And I said, I'm pretty sure that's not how things work. And he said, If you don't let me have it, I'll tell my dad that you taught me swear words. And I said, What swear words do you even know? It turns out he knows all of them, plus some others I'd never heard before. So I had to let him play with the game port all afternoon, plus go and get him cups of hot chocolate. 4. Also, when Trevor spilled a full cup of hot chocolate on the carpet, he made me take the blame for it. His dad came in and said, Who did this? And I was about to say, Trevor, when Trevor started mouthing swear words at me, and I said, It's my fault, sorry. In the car ride home, I told my dad about Trevor, and he said, Yep, sounds like he takes after his dad. I told my dad that I never want to go to Take Your Sons and Daughters to Work Day again. I said, I thought I'd find out what it was like to be an adult and have a job. And instead, I was somewhere I didn't want to be, bored out of my head, and pushed around by a bully who was younger than me. And my dad said, No, actually, that's pretty much what it's like. April 26th. My dad uses Head and Shoulders shampoo for his dandruff. Up until I was 10, I always thought Head and Shoulders was called that because it was a shampoo for both your head and back hair. April 27th. Here's something I don't understand about my school. All the soap dispensers have this weird pink Pepto-Bismol colored soap in them, and that smells a little like soap mixed with vomit. And I always wonder, why not just get normal soap? Is it that much cheaper to get the pink vomity kind? I guess it could be worse. They could have those weird soap dispensers that squirt foam. Those are the worst. It's like someone put soap in their mouth and then spit it in your hand.